Alright, I'm trying to kind of get into this little bush here. I'm hoping that it blocks the wind. I hope you guys are doing good, and I wanted to come on here to touch bases, say hi to my daughters, Shayanna, Alex, and Alishay, and my sons, Isaiah and Elijah. And also just for everyone out there, just checking in to see how you guys are. And I wanted to just talk a little bit about making sure that we're all taking time to take care of ourselves. And I feel good about where I am today because I have spent over a year just centering and taking time to go inside and to work on my health, to be fasting and detoxing and consuming the highest energy foods on the planet, which is live, whole, fresh foods for the most part. I'm not perfect, but I do try to consume mostly fruit, and then I do like some veggies as well, and whenever possible, I just stay on the raw foods. So that has been very helpful. And then I'm still continuing with the breathing because at this time and whenever there's a lot of stress, and that's kind of what this world is about a big game, and we're all hustling and bustling around, and this time right now is the perfect opportunity for us to stop and to do the things that we need to do, to remember who we are and to be taking care of ourselves. Take time to actually do the breathing exercises that I've talked about, relaxation, also doing some yoga, some exercise, some dance, and then just eating well. Yeah, there's no time like the present to really look at what we have and to take our power back, because the lower vibrations of fear and worry and hatred and anxiety, depression, all of those types of things. Like at the beach, some people wrote on the road for the tourist to go home. They just wrote that across the road here, and it's like people start to get into this conquer and divide and separation, the polarities, when they're in their egos and in this lower consciousness of fear. That's what these lower vibrations do. And so we need to raise up our vibrations at this time. There's been some global meditations. I'll leave a link in the description box that can help you. You can go ahead and just click on it and do it at any time. There's also some other information about new perspectives on what's going on. A lot of us who have been in this system all of us are in this system, but when you break free and you stand on your own sovereignty, your own square, and your eyes are open because of some things that you've gone through, like those things have happened to wake you up, and there's levels of waking up. And so like for moms and dads who have struggled with anything having to do with our little ones or our elderly parents, with CPS, the Child So-Called Protective Services, or the Adult So-Called Protective Services, also having to do with the medical disease model system that's in place today, and just being able to make choices for our little ones that we know is best. It's hard because you can see what is going on, and sometimes you can get caught up in the external trying to change all of that. And I'm not saying we don't have voices to use, and we shouldn't be using that to help wake people up and to support one another. But on a different level, when we really want to change what's going on the outside, we need to go inside to change our internal lives. And that means raising up our vibrations, listening, and proclaiming different types of affirmations, and just having a reset and reprogramming and reconditioning our conscious, our subconscious, because our conscious is our soul and it's perfect. So It's really about getting into that subconscious and reprogramming and not letting the ego run the show. And so this is the time to really take your time, you know, don't let things distract you. Take off your shoes, go outside, ground, get in the sun, get as much as you can, and then be consuming as much quality natural foods as possible. Get some seeds, start planting for yourself, do some sprouting, you know, be as self-reliant as possible and sustainable. So I wanted to also say that my daughter recently drew me some pictures, or a picture, and then she showed me other ones that she drew, and she talked to me previously about just feeling really sad about things. She's lost some people in her lives, including me, which she hasn't really lost me, but I'm not able to be there with her, and so that is a loss. And that's one of those difficult things with CPS and moms and dads, is because it's like there's this separation that happens, but you're still alive, and you have to learn how to go on without being with your loved ones for however long that's going to take. But being able to trust that things are going to work out is very important. And I talked to her about, you know, how talented she is, and I just wanted to say to people, find your talents and realize what they are, and then to pursue them and to go after them, because that is one of the ways that we can raise our vibrations and change this planet for the better, because this is way bigger than meets the eye of what's going on. And a lot of people who have experienced the corruption know different levels of this, but it goes even deeper than that, even deeper than I know. And it's okay not to know everything, but just to keep being, and to raise up and to be in those love vibrations, which is in divine love and light and joy and just gratitude for everything that we do have. And so there's a lot of people, a lot of light workers right now. I hope you can hear me. I'm trying to hide behind this bush with this wind. I hope you can hear me. But there's a lot of people out there who are doing everything that they can, coming here on this planet to help shift people from, you know, walking on a fear train, and helping you guys and all of us to stay on the love train, because that is, you know, the most important thing. And we will be able to reach our full potentials as we climb out of these survival mode places, having the sympathetic nervous system no longer running the show, having, yeah, it's going to click on from time to time, right? The fight or flight and freeze, but we are able to, with our breathing and with going inside and really quieting the ego, the voices and all of that, of everyone else around us, and then our own ego, our subconscious, and being able to just be in a place of gratitude and love, tapping into that. And then our parasympathetic nervous system will be able to be activated, and that is where healing and growth happens. The other one, no, that is about just trying to survive. But we need to really be conscious about what we're doing, and follow your passions and your talents. So I'm going to leave this video just by showing you guys the pictures that my daughter she drew and, you know, painted. And then my other daughter, Alex, she does a lot of crocheting and stuff like that, and I don't have any pictures by her, but she reads a lot. And then my eldest daughter kind of took after me with just, you know, well, they all actually did with sports. And my eldest daughter loves horses still, and my younger daughters were awesome in horses, but she's the one that carried on with that. And yeah, they all do soccer and stuff, but all of us have different things that we enjoy to do and that we're good at, and it's multiple things. My son asked me not too long ago, do we have more than one talent? And I'm like, yes. And so I've heard that he's been building a lot, doing a lot of Legos, doing a lot of artwork, and then my youngest, he also likes to build and likes to just run, and yeah, and just also having humor, you know, being able to laugh and being able to smile, and not taking for granted what we have. There's a lot of people who have their little ones right now and their elderly parents. Don't ever take that for granted. Don't ever take that for granted. Take every moment and be thankful and grateful for what you have. And for those who don't have their little ones and elderly parents right now, like myself, and a lot of moms and dads aren't able to visit right now their little ones, take this time to go inside, and any little ones that are watching, any children or elderly parents, you know that you are powerful and you are loved and you are so worthy and you are so loved. Remember that and take that with you, and focus on that at least 10 minutes every day. It takes 21 days to break a habit. Today we're gonna start breaking habits and forming new ones that we are in control of, and our soul is guiding us. Shine your light. This is the time to shine our lights, and I know more than ever before that my purpose is coming to fruition more and more as I see what's going on around me, and I stay grounded, and I know that everything's going to be okay. So I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day and you continue walking one foot in front of the other. And I hope you enjoy my youngest daughter's pictures. She's 11. So I'll check back in after a while. Namaste to you, and let's love ourselves awake.